Hello, this is question 10 on June 2018 paper 1 from Edexcel. You have the height above the ground, h meters of a passenger on a roller coaster can be modeled by this differential equation, where t is the time in seconds from the start of the ride. Given that the passenger is 5 meters above the ground at the start, so when t is 0, we have to show that h is this function here. So we are going to integrate this differential equation, and for that we are going to separate h in one side and t in the other. Yeah, so we have dh divided by h and cos 0.25t divided by 40. The 40 can go here or in the other side, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but we have all the t in one side, all the h in the other side, and now we are going to integrate. So when we integrate, dh divided by h is going to be ln h, and in the other side I have integral of cos is going to be sine, same function inside. I have to divide by the derivative of this one because when I integrate I would divide by it, I would multiply by it, so when I integrate I'm going to divide, and I have the 40. Yeah, and this means ln h is going to be sine 0.25 t divided by 10 plus the constant of integration. Yeah, you see that here they have removed the ln, and the divide by 10 has become 0.1. Yeah, so divide by 10 is the same as multiply by 0.1. So we can do that h is going to be e to the power, just moving the ln, 0.1 sine 0.25t plus c. And what we are going to do is to find the c, because as you can see, you don't have this constant here. And we are going to use this line. So at the start of the ride, when t is 0, h is 5 meters. So when t is 0, I think it's going to help us to write this into separate products in two factors. So sine 0.25t times e to the power of c. Yeah, because when I add, when I multiply powers, I add the exponents. Yeah, so this expression is the same as this one. So when t is 0, h is 5. So sine 0 is 0. E to the power of 0 is 1 times e to the power of c, which means my constant of integration, c, is going to be ln 5. Or I can just substitute here e to the power of c by 5. Yeah, so this I know is 5. So this is going to be 5 for this reason. Yeah, and now my expression is the same. So I have that h is 5 times e to this one. Yeah, so I just found the expression. So that means that h is 5 e to the power of 0.1 sine 0.25 t. Yeah, that's what I have to find. Then next it says state the maximum height of the passenger above the ground. This height is going to be maximum when sine is maximum. So when this is 1, yeah, it's the maximum value of sine. So my maximum height is going to be 5 e to the power of 0.1 times 1. Yeah, maximum height is going to be 5 e to the power of 0.1 meters, and I don't necessarily have to round to anything or say the maximum height. Yeah, I can evaluate this with a calculator or not. So if you do this with a calculator to get 5.53 meters to 3 significant figures. Yeah, but if you just answer with this, it's okay. The passenger reaches the maximum height for second time, t seconds after the start of the ride. Find the value of t. The height is maximum, we said, when sine is 1. First time sine is 1 is going to be pi halves. yeah? And the next time is going to be pi halves plus a whole circle. So pi halves plus 2 pi. We are talking about if you want to use the circle or the function, is up to you. So remember, the first time the sign is 1 is pi half, and the next time is pi half plus 2 pi. So I'm going to do so my sign, sorry, my t, or my sine 0.25t is going to be 1 for first time when 0.25t is pi halves, and for second time when 0.25t is pi halves plus a whole term, yeah? And from here we find t. So t is going to be 5 pi halves divided by 0.25, and this is 10 pi seconds, or if you want to evaluate and give the number, is 31.4 seconds to 3 significant figures, yeah? And that's all with this question. That's what they ask you, the value of t.